Yeah, this place is as messed up as ever.
Coming through! Stormtrooper Captain Teo has arrived.
She's the Stormtrooper? Oh boy, we're screwed.
You invited us here, and we have come. We want to talk.
Shall we work on the hope that he's not messed up just now?
Yeah, I'm saying
Yes.
until proven otherwise.
His Royal Highness, the King.
Oh!
Oh,
Hello, I am the King.
Yay,
Yes,
he's
we-
friendly again. Yeah.
you rotten royal rapscallion! Your silly fanfare and informal greeting won't help you now.
The King asked, "Why do you look so angry?" The King is scared, just like everybody else. The King does not understand. The King does not understand. The King does not understand and thinks he might cry.
Your Majesty, we didn't come here to make you cry. Please, listen to what we have to say.
You won't get anywhere talking to him, Nageki. He belongs in a mental institution.
You're one to talk.
He hasn't listened to anything we've said so far anyway.
Actually, I'm siding with Nageki on this one, but okay.
Come on, let's beat him up already.
Miss Calante, please.
Nageki glares at me. I guess he's right. Our opponent is the undead lord of a dead kingdom. Maybe if we talk for a bit, we'll find out something useful.
Who are you?
The king is the king.
I know that. And it's not what I'm asking. The migrant said that this is a place where the souls of the dead wash up. The souls of the dead who have gone astray, that is. He said that this false star grows by attracting those souls with its light. Were you the one who created this star? If you did, why? Why do you try to trap more people here?
Because it is safe here.
Safe? This place is fake. It's a sham. This place is the danger.
I don't think the king is evil.
What?
Sometimes he doesn't seem like anything but evil.
Oh, I believe I'm beginning to catch on here.
No. The king just thinks a little differently than we do. He's doing all this because he thinks he's helping people. Isn't that right?
Of course. The king always acts with the good of his people at heart.
Which is why he is an alien. His idea of what's good is too far away from ours, Nageki.
That may be true. But I still want to figure out his motives. It's not very likely, but if we can persuade him without using force, we should. Tell me, Your Majesty, where did you come from?
My guess, the king has a tragic backstory and he set this whole thing up because he's lonely and scared and doesn't want to be hurt ever again and so on, and he thinks he's just expanding that protection
Of
to everyone
course.
else.
A Katamari of souls.
Pretty much. Who's narrating this and in what voice?
Let's go with David's voice for this one.
The chat's
All right.
saying David.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chet. It was already dark out when I awoke. What time is it? It must be past 6. I feel like I had a report due today.
It's already past purple.
Which one was it? Classics? Or maybe German literature? Whatever.
So the king's a college student?
I gave up on both of them ages ago. I don't want to go out. Where did I go wrong? Was it when I took the gap year? Or when I settled for a safety school? No. It must have been a long time before that. The days go by, and I do nothing. I wrap myself up in blankets and never go outside. I hate myself, and night is here. I sleep until morning, sleep until noon, doze through the evening, and wake up at night.
Oh, God.
At first, I would write every day. Not quite a journal, and not quite poetry, but writing. I didn't hate writing. But one day even that was too much trouble. My life was always boring. I never had friends. Nothing good ever happened to me. Whenever I would go outside, everybody else would sneer and laugh at me. The world turned its thorny, unkind back on me. I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm trash. I've never really taken care of myself. I'd be useless at work if I had a job. I have no redeeming qualities. I think I would be better off dead. My bed is a cocoon protecting me. I want to go back to the shell I hatched from. I want to go back to when I was a yolk floating around in an egg so I can rot and die before I hatch.
Well, that explains the whole egg motif, I guess.
This really isn't helping me just now, I can tell you that.
Yeah, are you okay?
Group internet hug, internet hug.
Internet hug.
I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. I can't take this anymore. Why do I have to live and study and work? Why do I have to deal with other people? Working hard has never gotten me anything. Birds had it so much better decades ago. They were born, ate, flew, slept, and never had to think about any of this. I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. But I don't have the courage. I don't like pain. I don't want to suffer. Someone, help me. And just when it was the most painful, when I had sunk so deep into my depression that I could sink no further, the gods heard my wish and granted it. A friend. My only friend. I was useless to myself and everyone else, but the gods still showed kindness to me. Your plumage is so nice. It's bright and cheerful, unlike mine. And it wasn't just our coloration. He was my opposite in every way. He was earnest and smart, and please don't let it be who I'm thinking of.
I think it is.
He didn't mumble when he talked. But despite all that, he understood me more than anyone else in the world. It must be hard for you. I know how it feels. It's painful. It's not your fault. Society is always telling us to do this, do that. It's like we're held at gunpoint. I hate it all too. Just like you. Right? He alone understood me, and I alone understood him. We were alone, the two of us, in the world. The time we had together was the warmest and sweetest of my life. If only it would go on forever. And one day he said to me, "Let's make it go on forever. Come on, let's die together.
What?
It won't be scary if we're together." Are you serious? Of course I am. I've never lied to you, have I? He was kind to me right until the end. One night he came home with a bag full of medicine.
What?
Medicine to wash us away without pain forever. Let's go somewhere far away. Somewhere where we're completely alone, just the two of us. Where no one can bother us and no one will find us. We left on our final journey, and we took the medicine. I'm getting tired. I feel so peaceful holding your wing like this. We should have done this a long time ago. My pulse and breathing are dropping steadily. We're almost to the end. Yes, just us, at the end of the world. Time to say goodbye to this awful world, together. I guess you're right. I was thinking it was about time I said goodbye to you.
Oh, no.
He softly stands up. His warm wing leaves mine. He steps calmly away.
Oh, no.
He reaches into my bag. He takes out the key to room 701, my wallet, my ID. What? I reach out. I can't move. Goodbye. This is as far as I take you. But you said you'd leave this awful world behind with me. Yes, what an awful world it is. But I still have things I need to do in it.
I just had the most horrible realization of who I think these two characters are.
No, I don't. I don't want to die. I don't want to. I don't! It's too late for that now. How many times have you told me you want to die? You never really wanted to die, but you had to. People like you are just a bother, hanging around complaining and getting in the way.
What?
What an awful world. It wasn't my fault. Why do you have to kill me? Come on, please. This isn't right. You're right. I never really did want to die. It wasn't me, it was society did this to me. It wasn't me, it was everyone around me. Society, you say? Help me, please. Call an ambulance. Come on, please. They won't come. This is the end of the world and it belongs to you and me alone. I don't want to die. I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't... Why are you doing this to me? You wished for death, and I helped you to it. That's all there is to say. Please try not to throw up. It will just hurt you more.
I really hope I'm wrong about who these two are.
Someone, help me. Can we stop a minute? Can we stop a minute? My hands have gone numb.
Yeah, before we do anything else, are you okay?
Yeah, that was difficult, even for me to hear.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Damn.
wow. Ah!
The King's Picture Book. Once there was a poor little quail.
God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
One day, the quail was tricked by a bad bird and killed. The quail was put onto the train through the night sky, along with all the other birds who had died.
Making a quick stop through Doma on the way.
Where's the train going? There must be a terrible place at the end of the line. The quail was so scared and so afraid, it thought its little heart might burst. But the train stopped for a little while. Apparently, even galactic trains have to wait for signals. The quail was too scared to stay on the train, so it jumped off. There was a dark, dark room there. There was nothing in it but a chair and a little candle. There was no one else there. The quail sat on the chair and cried. Why did this happen? It was betrayed by its friend and forced onto a strange train. What would happen next? The quail thought and made a station. Maybe if there's a station, someone will come by to play. The quail made a station and lit the candle and waited. Time passed. Birds came. The dark room became a beautiful kingdom. The candle became a grand lighthouse. The chair became a royal throne. And the quail became the king.
What?
Those who come to the kingdom become one with the king.
Okay, that's just disturbing imagery.
The king is all, and all are the king. No one is hurt, and no one has any sad thoughts. The birds of the Holidaystar lived happily. Happily ever after. How nice. How very nice.
Happiness is here. Happiness and nothing else.
Oh.
What the hell?
Oh.
The king thought, if everyone is one, none will be afraid. So little by little, the king absorbed everyone on the Holidaystar. And now we are one.
I don't think I like this. I don't feel like I understand you at all, even after that huge monologue.
He's lonely, so he wants friends. But he doesn't want his friends to quarrel, or to quail for that matter. So he absorbs them all. You're quite a storyteller, Your Highness, to use a few hundred lines to express what I just did in 3.
This is not the time for snark.
And Snarkgeki returns.
Zing.
In other words, this whole place is basically a cult of loneliness and crazy peer pressure.
Just like high
someone
school.
much earlier, last time this happened in the chat, I forget who, and I apologize, said in situations like this, he would say burn in this situation, but, well...
What's good about having everyone together, Mr. King? No one gets to play their own part. If Oko-san were here, he'd say something like, everyone is different and everyone is good, Mr. King.
You forgot the beforehand.
And then he'd slap you.
Wing attack!
Even now that you're the king, you're still just a small, frightened quail. You ran and hid in your shell, and now you're safe in your own private kingdom. I suppose you're right. If everyone is one, no one gets hurt. But there's no one on this fake star but you, Your Majesty. As long as you stay here, you'll be alone.
Oh, wow.
The king said, it's not the king's fault. The king was not the only one who wished for this.
Oh.
Yikes.
All who came here accepted it gladly. Even the ones like you, who were angry at first. In 2 days, you will be the king's best friends. You are the ones who are wrong. It is you who are wrong. You're not right.
Oh,
Yeah.
God!
I don't think I like this game anymore.
So it's a Amnesia Phoenix?
I'm sorry, it's come to this. This is the only thing I've got to do. Yeah, there's, okay.
Okay, so apparently
God.
we're dealing with some sort of bird hydro phoenix thing.
Yes.
And I'm dealing with a sudden case of loose bowels.
Oh no, there's not more of it. Not more of it.
Oh no. Well, at least it's kind of a cute Hydra.
The king, and that king, and this king, and all these kings are so happy.
Whole bunch of kings. At least he's playing with a full deck.
But you want to hurt the king, and this king, and that king. Everyone has to be good on this star. If we are not one, then someone will surely hurt someone else. The king said, let us become happy together.